Welcome everybody to today's masterclass, The Power of Content Marketing, How Estate Planning Blogs and Videos Drive Long-Term Growth. I'm your host, James Campbell. I'm the Chief Growth Officer for Integrity Marketing Solutions, and I'm excited to take you through today's training to help you generate more leads, build authority online, and deeper the relationships you have with your clients, sort of nurturing those relationships, all with content marketing. Let's go ahead and dive in. So content marketing has become absolutely essential in today's digital age, especially for estate planning and elder law firms. Guys, today we're going to cover how blogs, videos, newsletters, content marketing can establish your authority, consistently generate leads, and build strong, lasting relationships with your clients. By the end, you'll see how these strategies can drive sustained growth for your practice. Now, if you have questions along the way about what we talk about, or you have comments, go ahead and enter those into the chat. And when we get to the end, we'll do a live Q&A and sort of go through all of those things. But before we get too deep into the training today, guys, just a real quick ethical bribe. For those of you that stay for the duration of the training and make it to the end, we've got some great resources to give to you. The first is your social media blog post calendar. So like all of those important dates for content creation ideas, guys, that's mapped out for the entire year. So same type of calendar system that we follow for our clients. We've kind of opened that up and making that available to you so you can get those ideas for content development that we're going to talk about today. The other is your ultimate internet marketing checklist for estate planning and elder law attorneys. And guys, this is going to go through all of those things that help have a winning strategy online, from how to optimize your website, keywords to look for, accounts to set up, whether that's on your Google business profile or some of those business listings and citations. All of that's going to be in that checklist. So take a look at that and you'll find ways you can improve your content marketing, but also your authority online. Okay, so stick around to the end to receive those resources. Let's talk a little bit about the changing digital landscape, okay? The marketing world is evolving rapidly, guys, and estate planning and elder law firms are not immune to this shift. Traditional marketing is becoming less effective as potential clients now turn to the online resources for information. Inbound marketing, where you attract clients through helpful, educational content, has replaced the old push model of like direct selling or going to your clients and selling trust directly or speaking about the end product in the form of your marketing. Clients today want to learn, they want to build trust, and they want to connect with experts before engaging with the firm. Content marketing is all about providing valuable, sort of relevant content that attracts and retains your target audience. For estate planning firms, this means creating blogs, videos, newsletters, email newsletters that educate your audience about estate planning, about the outcomes that can happen if you don't have a will, or if you don't have a trust, or what happens if you do have a will, and what probate's all about, and all the other topics that are sort of related to this field. The focus is not on selling, but on building trust and establishing your firm as a thought leader, as the authority, and doing that over time. Great content marketing is built on 4 main pillars. So if you're taking notes, these are some things to write down. The first is storytelling. The next is consistent educational content. Then your authenticity and addressing clients' pain points. Through these, you not only educate your clients, but connect with them on a deeper level. Okay, so you get to that deeper level of relationship. This builds that trust and rapport that's absolutely essential in the estate planning process and in eventually closing the deal and bringing on a new client. Blogging is very powerful. And this is one of the ways that we're going to build authority is through the blogs. It's a very valuable, powerful tool for estate planning firms, for elder law, probate, what have you. It allows you to consistently demonstrate your expertise while also answering the most pressing questions that potential clients have. So how-to guides, frequently asked questions, even debunking common myths about estate planning can position your firm as the trusted expert. Plus, regular blogging has a huge impact on your search engine optimization, and this helps those potential clients that are looking for the experts find you more easily. And when you're ranking high, when you're seen as the thought leader, when you're talking about these issues, that only increases the odds of them wanting to engage your firm. So how do we create effective blogs? To create effective blogs, guys, we got to focus on the keyword research and on SEO. So we have to do some research and really think about what questions your clients ask. What are they typing into Google? What are they asking you the most frequent? And then write content that answers those questions. We have to aim for clear, digestible language, not legal jargon, okay? We use client success stories to sort of highlight the real-life examples so people can place themselves in those stories. They can see themselves as the mom or the husband or the daughter, whatever the case may be. They can see themselves as that person in that story. These strategies not only provide value, but also help your blog content remain evergreen. So it doesn't fall off because we're not citing today's new tax laws, okay? We can offer them sort of long-term benefits by having these blogs that are sort of evergreen and speak to the issues, not necessarily the specifics. Let's talk a little bit about video. Video content takes your marketing to the next level, guys. It's the most engaging thing that you can do. It's the way that you can engage personally, and people can see the way that you communicate. It makes it easier for potential clients to trust you when they can get to know you a little bit through those videos. Educational videos that explain the estate planning process or tackle common questions or help alleviate some of the most pressing pain points. Guys, client testimonials or success stories also work incredibly well on video, providing that social proof that sort of reassures new clients. When it comes to video, guys, quality matters, but authenticity is even more important. Short, digestible videos are great for sharing on social media, while longer, more in-depth videos can live on your website and on YouTube. So think about adding videos like a Q&A section to the site or a webinar that sort of addresses the biggest issues that you solve for your clients to sort of further educate and build that trust with your audience. Then you can repurpose those videos across multiple platforms for maximum reach. And if any of you are interested in video content or producing things on your own or having us produce them for you or helping you with scripting, reach out to your client coach or to me or to Michael, anybody on our team, and we'll help you get pointed in the right direction as the ways to get videos set up and working for you in your law firm. Next, guys, we want to amplify our reach, okay? And newsletters are another very powerful tool for nurturing client relationships. And when I say newsletters, I mean email newsletters. They allow you to stay top of mind with regular, consistent communication. It's very inexpensive to send emails. By sharing blog content that you write or that we provide to you, video links in those email newsletters, or updates about your firm, you remind your audience of your expertise, and you keep them engaged over time. Newsletters are the perfect vehicle for providing ongoing communication and ongoing value. Let's talk about how to get the most out of your newsletters, okay? We want to focus on catchy subject lines that sort of drive open rates. Getting folks to open that email is mission critical, okay? We also want to include educational content, but don't forget that we also have to add some sort of call to action, whether it's booking a discovery call or downloading a free guide or registering for your webinar. We also want to segment that audience based on their needs. This way we can send more personalized, relevant content. And we can use A/B testing to sort of refine the approach over time. So a good example of that would be maybe sectioning out your email list where you have a client list and you have a prospect list. Maybe you also have a list of professional advisors. Some could be financial advisors, some might be long-term care facilities. If we can start segmenting that list, we can create email campaigns personalized, and more relevant to that specific audience. And if we're executing this newsletter strategy consistently, guys, this really builds the brand and authority. It's kind of like one of the heartstrings of content marketing is your email marketing and your newsletter. So if you want to spend more time on your newsletter, again, talk with your client coach. If you're not sending out newsletters, you're not a client yet, meet with our team. This is a big missed opportunity if you're not using email marketing and newsletters in that way. Let's talk about storytelling. This is sort of the heart of content marketing, okay? Storytelling is critical in your estate planning marketing process. Your potential clients are dealing with emotional, personal issues, those issues of what I call personal impact. So sharing stories that reflect their experiences is absolutely key. Whether it's in your blog, your video, or your newsletter, you should transform complex legal information into relatable stories that clients can connect with. Again, this builds trust and makes your firm much more approachable. They see you as a problem solver. They see you as someone who they can trust with their family because other families have trusted you similarly in a very similar situation. So take some time, think about those stories. And you can change the names or you can elaborate a little bit, to make that story convey the most impactful message. All right, let's talk about content marketing and lead generation. How do we convert these folks? Educational content sort of attracts leads naturally by providing answers to their most pressing questions. Guys, if you can do this, you become their go-to resource. So lead magnets like free estate planning guide or your webinar, again, can really encourage visitors to provide their contact details. And these leads can be nurtured and through follow-up emails, through your newsletter, through any sort of additional content over time. So we want to be able to put those things out there that attract the folks, and it's based on their most pressing questions. This is why the keyword research and paying attention to your market and listening to your prospects and your clients as they come through the door plays a huge role in the content development that we put out there for you or that you would want to develop. Now let's talk about using SEO to drive traffic. Content marketing doesn't just build your authority, it also boosts your search engine rankings. So when we optimize those blogs, when we produce a video for you and we optimize that with the keywords and add a description and links to the website and we upload those to YouTube, remember Google owns YouTube, and we build the landing pages and we optimize the landing pages and the content on there and we tie all of that together, guys, this really helps potential clients find your firm online. It helps you stand out from the competition. By targeting what we call long-tail keywords that are specific to estate planning and elder law, you can increase your visibility and drive traffic to your website. Even something as simple as like, what does estate planning cost in Kansas City? As a title for your video or the title of your blog post. And then go into all of the costs that go along with not doing your planning. What are the costs of not having a trust in place? What's probate costs? What are the fees? How long does it take? What's the toll on the family? But we know that the keyword, the search term of what's it cost for what does estate planning cost in Kansas City is a top search term. So we want to have a video with that title, but what we're going to talk about in that video may not be exactly what the person was searching for. They wanted to know, what do you charge? And we talk about all the other costs that go along with not planning. Are you guys following me here? Appreciate that. Okay, good. All right, let's move along a little bit. How do we nurture leads with automation? How do we take advantage of some of the technology that's out there, including AI, to automate and nurture these leads? Guys, automation is a very powerful tool for doing just that, for nurturing leads. By setting up drip campaigns, you can send pre-written emails over time that gradually build a relationship with potential clients. For example, you can send a sequence of emails that educates clients on the basics of estate planning, leading up to a call to action like booking a discovery call. So you can sort of build that up over time and develop these campaigns where it's sort of set it and forget it. And these campaigns can launch automatically, again, through automation, so that we can sort of keep that drip going and not have it be based on man hours to accomplish. Remember, guys, content marketing is designed to build trust over time. And guys, when it comes to building trust, consistency is key. By regularly sharing your blogs, your videos, and sending out your newsletters, you show clients that you're reliable and that you're committed to helping them. So transparent, educational content demonstrates your expertise and your empathy, especially when you're sharing those stories. And all of this is absolutely crucial in estate planning. So let's talk about how we stay consistent, okay? Creating a content calendar, which again, that's available to you at the end of this presentation. You can download those. But guys, to stay consistent, you'll need a content calendar. And plan your content ahead of time, okay? Setting aside for time to really demonstrate what your knowledge is on those different themes that are in there for each month or for each quarter. For example, one month you focus on wills and trusts, and the other month you focus on probate. By scheduling content in advance, you ensure a steady stream of fresh, relevant content for your audience. Guys, this is very important for us to think about as you're working on your SEO as well. So for some of you, you may do estate planning, you may do probate, and you may do elder law. But when you sit down and think about it, maybe the most profitable and the most enjoyable for you are the elder law cases. But maybe that's where you struggle the most in ranking and your online authority. So maybe on your editorial calendar, on your content calendar, set aside 2 or 3 months where everything that you do is focused on elder law to help you build up that authority. Just as an example of ways that the content calendar and staying consistent can help you over time, okay? This is long-term success that we're planning for here. Guys, success in content marketing is all about tracking the right metrics. So for blogs, we want to look at traffic and bounce rates and time spent on that page. For videos, we want to track views and engagement and shares. Okay, for newsletters, we focus on open rates, click-through rates, and these metrics sort of help us fine-tune our content strategy and really see with clarity what resonates with your audience. For example, if we're looking at your blog traffic, and we actually just had this with a client where we saw something about how to plan or how to make sure an inheritance is fair. And he had a blog post on that. I think it was one of the keywords that was in his keyword research, and we had a blog post created for him with that very title. And lo and behold, that was the most popular blog on his page. So what we decided to do was sort of dive into that deeper and do a series on why inheritances don't seem fair and what steps must be taken to ensure that it is fair. And fair is a relative term, so it's fair to the individual person. So what are the things that have to go into making sure that at the end things actually are fair? Guys, tracking your metrics, looking at your data, having a client coach review that with you is absolutely imperative in making sure that your content marketing is a success. And I want to give you a few examples and sort of dive into this a little bit. Let's take a look at some sort of real-world examples. Many estate planning firms have seen significant growth by leveraging content marketing. Our clients obviously included in that. In fact, Bill O'Leary's firm, Legacy Planning Law Group, guys, when we took over their content marketing, they saw a 47% increase in website traffic and a 50% growth in new clients. Let me say that again, a 50% growth in new clients. His average monthly sessions on the website rose from 3,800 to 5,700. This significantly expands his online reach, okay? some of the things that we did. So leveraging Bill's existing YouTube content, we integrated these videos into a weekly blog service posting posting that video like every week, along with a blog article on his website. Then we amplified this through social media posts, an email campaign, and a monthly press release, all based around this video content to engage a broader audience and to kind of get that reach onto multiple platforms. Our strategy of incorporating Bill's YouTube videos into his content marketing through his blogging and email, guys, it's paying off big time. His channel now has over 6,400 subscribers. 6,400 subscribers on an estate planning and elder law YouTube channel. And several of his videos have over 10,000 views. Okay? Now, all that sounds awesome. It's like, okay, great job with the content. But what are some of the results that come from that? Guys, a 50% increase in new clients. In the first 5 months of 2024, IMS generated 648 new leads and secured 62 new clients for Bill. Compare this to the 150 leads and 50 clients from his previous agency over 6 months. Okay? This represents a jump from only 8 new clients per month to more than 12. Guys, that's a 1,000% increase in lead flow and a 50% increase in new clients per month, all with the exact same advertising spend. Okay? The third quarter of 2024, which tends to be slower for estate planning attorneys, is kind of due to the summer months and vacation and whatnot, Bill continued to see even greater increases in his website traffic, with average monthly sessions of 8,800 and 412 web form submissions. Guys, that is a busy firm. Remember when we talk about some of the correlations. If you want consistent lead flow, you need to have consistent marketing. And if you want to increase your lead flow, well, gosh dang, guess what has to happen? You have to increase your marketing. Let's talk about Michelle real quick. By posting key custom blog and press release content that is shared on social media platforms and on Google Business Profile, in addition to running 3 webinar funnels, IMS has helped Michelle Ungvarsky boost her authority and online visibility ranking, which was at 33, to number 1. Our SEO efforts successfully boosted Michelle's rankings, making her the top listed estate planning attorney and probate attorney in New Mexico and number 2 for elder law. Each month, Michelle's coach would discuss which areas she wanted to rank for, and then we'd drive specific services for that type of client. So we would deploy marketing specifically for the types of clients that Michelle wanted to receive more of. What are some of the results? We saw a direct relationship between the content shared on her website and across social media with her ranking online. So examples would include the keyword phrase, guardianship in Las Cruces, New Mexico. That increased from 26 spot on Google to number 5. There have been 3 custom blog articles posted since 2023. The keyword phrase probate in Las Cruces, New Mexico has increased 33 spots to number 3. And there have been 10 custom blog articles for probate since 2023. So what's this mean for lead generation? Michelle's SEO enhancements and webinar funnel now drive almost 100% of her lead flow. This integrated approach ensures that her online presence is robust and her prospective clients are continuously engaged. The structured sort of support that we have of the done-for-you service for Michelle, this is from Michelle. Actually, I'm going to read this verbatim instead of just trying to quote her. Do we have this up here? Yeah. Okay. The structured support from the done-for-you services from IMS allowed me to focus on my clients while knowing that my marketing was in expert hands. The webinars not only help in attracting leads, but significantly increase the conversion process, as participants are already familiar with what I offer. So I love that quote from Michelle about how the webinar and the content marketing that she's doing is preparing the prospect to be a better client, to make a faster decision. to trust Michelle fully. Let's go on and talk about Phil a little bit. Phil Roos had an increase of 70% in his website traffic and doubled his conversions when we took over his content marketing. So let's kind of go over some of these results at a glance. Again, 70% increase in website traffic, doubled his conversions while lowering his cost per conversion by over $160, guys. We lowered his conversion cost by $160. His pay-per-click conversions rose from 21 per month to 42 per month, so we doubled that with exactly the same ad spend. So how do we do that? How do we double his conversions from PPC with the same ad spend? Guys, it comes from the authority of the content marketing and him becoming the number one attorney in the local PAC and the number two attorney in the organic search for estate planning and probate in Minneapolis. Guys, we did some advanced things for Phil, working on his SEO to boost his visibility, but we also optimized all of his content. So we took over his blogging for him, and now we optimize with keyword research and keyword implementation, sort of all of the tags that go along with blogging and getting it optimized. We took that over and we do that for Phil and help show him as the authority. We also deploy weekly email campaigns for Phil to his existing clients and try to attract new leads by showcasing the firm's expertise. So asking for referrals through the email marketing is also part of his strategy. On paid search, Phil is at the very top with 496 five-star Google reviews. This solidifies him as the go-to person and the most credible person in his market. In the local map pack, he's number one for estate planning and for probate. In the organic rankings, he's number two for estate planning and probate. Let's talk a little bit about some of the leads that have come through. What are some of the things that we can look to say this is helping our bottom line in terms of our revenue? Guys, when your conversions double from 21 to 42 within 4 months, that makes a huge difference, okay? When your cost per conversion is reduced from nearly $300 to $130, guys, this significantly increases ROI, significantly increases. Combining these efforts of the YouTube videos, posting that for the content marketing, along with the email marketing and the blogging, all of this led to a 70% boost in website traffic, 70% more traffic. And guys, this leads to more engagement and obviously more client acquisition. Okay, so now that we've covered sort of the power of content marketing, the next step is to put these strategies into action. So if you're ready to leverage content marketing to grow your estate planning firm, guys, we're here to help. So the best thing to do is to book a discovery call. You can do that at imsrocks.com/apply and use that to go ahead and get started. You'll also receive an email. If you have questions or comments, we'll get to some of those. I see those in the chat over there, so we'll get to those in just a second. But if you're having a tough time with your content marketing, go ahead and book the call. If you're ready to grow your practice, go ahead and book that call. We can certainly help. I'll shut this part down and we'll get into the Q&A.